Welcome, welcome everyone. I'm here today to do that full moon in Cancer. It is beautiful. Cancer is ruled by Luna. It's water feminine all the way. And we know they're water elements, all about water. Water signs are Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio. So we have this goddess, divine mother energy. And follow the astrologers, people. There were so many notes for me to take that I decided not to go there because then it'll take time from my tarot reading. But follow these astrologers for this full moon, okay? And the sun is still in Capricorn. Happy birthday to all the Capricorns out there. But it's, you know, Capricorn's about that destiny, and here we have this, our first full moon for 2014, harnessing this water, our emotions. Cancer, the water signs, all about emotions. We know about that. So it's time for us to really grasp what's going on, okay, within ourselves. It's time to love ourselves first. First love. And Cancer is about the home and the family and tending to people and kindness and support, and that's very important. But sometimes on the shadow side of that is, you know, we give too much. We might give, and then we become like that doormat. So we don't want to go there. We just want to be loving and compassionate, be with the people you love, because it's water signs. I brought out my Yamaya, my beautiful goddess here of the ocean, to bring in her divine mother wisdom. I have my beautiful Kuan Yin, goddess of compassion, here with her water dragon. I have the dragon here. I already saged and smudged my table. It's still a little bit smoking over there. I can't leave it smoking because the alarms go off. But anyway, and Venus is in the house, and well, she's still in retrograde. She'll go direct on January 31st, which is also when the Chinese astrology start their year, and it's this year is the wooden horse. And that's, you know, that forward movement, power, okay, horse. So I'm going to do a special video on that because I think this, and that's about good fortune too, and luck, and go for what your dreams are, okay? And then again, with this full moon, we know that Luna's in the house. I mean, excuse me, High Priestess, okay? The feminine, the one who, you know, is about the psychic and intuitive, and this year you must tap intuition. You can't even deny it anymore, you know? If your first instinct is that's what you should be doing. Don't even question yourselves anymore, unless it's something, you know, seriously serious. Of course, you know, do your research, but intuition is where it's all at now, my friends. You got to trust in you and believe in yourself, and because of the ocean, get outdoors and walk by some water. And if you can't get by an ocean or a lake or a body of water, go swim and snorkel. You want to get in it, okay? I just did that cleansing sea salt bath, psychic cleansing, so take one of those, okay, and devote time for yourself, okay, because the elements are here, and the energies, and we want to harness it. And that's the beauty of that horse coming, because I think when people ask me, what do you mean by harnessing energy? It's like when if you've ever ridden a horse, okay, without a saddle especially, it's bareback, you know, you and that horse, you have to learn how to harness that horse, okay, because horses do what they want, alrighty, and they can sense fear. So, you know, they'll throw you off, they'll buck you off, they do, but when they know you're in charge, intuitively, right away, they know what you're about. And together, you ride forward. And that's, you know, with no saddle or anything, you're just moving. That's what I think is harnessing energy, okay? You just go for it. Okay, not to keep on talking too much, but I'm very excited about this full moon in Cancer. Well, because of the goddess, divine mother factor for this full moon, I'm going to go with the goddess guidance, okay? And this full moon's on January 15th, but I think in the Pacific Coast it's close to midnight, so there some astrologers are saying January 15th and January 16th. Okay, and then because of the Venus and the love factor, because really this is about, this full moon can be about joy and love And especially, you know, if you do have a partner, a romance partner, you know, get together, you know, talk heart to heart, just, you know, have fun and enjoy, okay? And don't let people with negativity come by your way, okay? From here on out, we're gonna laugh off negativity, okay? When people start going, nyeh, 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 you just go, ha ha, and walk away from them, okay? And I got my true love, and then I'm bringing out my amulets of the goddesses. Had to do that. And because full moons, I really like to work with my runes. I'm going to pull one from the runes too, okay? Because that's about full moon power. But I do want to open up with this, this heart and soul angel cards. I felt that this was going to be a nice way to open up this reading, okay? And I did select the Dolphin with Pearl of Great Price to open up this reading. And obviously we know that dolphins are from the ocean and they are very intelligent. They are sacred beings, okay? To me especially. You all know I love my dolphins. Okay, and this is the photo moment. I hold it up, but I gotta read from the book, and the book is all attached here, so. Okay, but we're gonna go to open up this full moon in Cancer. We're going to embrace the ocean. We're going to embrace Mother Earth, and we're going to embrace all that is of the essence of water. Okay, that determination to go forward. Alrighty, and also Capricorn is the tarot card is the Chariot, and that's about determination and that tenacity. Okay, you're going to go for what you want. With all sincere and kindness, and the universe to guide us, okay? The universal laws. Both Atlantis and, Dolphin with Pearl of Great Price. This card of hidden depths, great potential, and joy. It links with the angels Raziel and Manakel, Paraciel, and Elemaya. And I'm not very familiar with the last three, but it continues. Both Atlantis and Lemuria were sea kingdoms lost thousands of years ago, but their treasure trove of ancient wisdom still resides deep with the cetaceans, to be retrieved by the angels for mankind at times of need. Dolphins and whales are particularly high vibration beings that can harness and repattern life force energy for healing purposes. And this full moon in Cancer is all about healing too. Healing ourselves, you know, take those sea salt baths, get outdoors, get grounded. It's about healing. Okay. Dolphins and whales are particularly high vibrations beings that can harness and repattern life force energy for healing purposes and even directly contribute to our evolution at various levels. This card shows that you carry a genetic imprint from these lost sea kingdoms. Dolphin, sea wisdom keeper, comes playfully from the depths to offer you a pearl of great price. It is a symbol of your hidden talents, for it is time for you to, T-O-O, for you too to emerge into the light, capital L. So be optimistic, joyful, open-minded, and willing to be guided. From a tiny piece of grit and impurity, a beautiful pearl has resulted. See, my friend, from a piece of dirt, you can become the pearl. So, you know, forget about dirty deeds from the past or mistakes or however you want to look at it. Just move into the future of joy, compassion, and love. Dolphin says you are equally capable of manifesting such purity. Its seed is within your soul, and the aqua colors signify that when you connect with these mammals through heart and voice, you too can bring forth pearls to help others. Don't get me emotional, people. Oh my Lord, help me. On another level, the cetaceans are the key to the 13th zodiac, which we know that is Pisces, and that is my sun sign. When the time is right, they guide you from ocean all the way to your own bright star, capital S. Beautiful. So you see, my friends, we have the cetaceans here to be our confidants, and they come from the cosmos, okay? No doubt about it. But they're just under our oceans now, but they telepathically tap from the stars is what I believe. Okay, So let me get comfortable. We're gonna pick one. I'm gonna pick just 6 cards and then 7, 8, only because I don't want this reading to be too long, and if something comes that I want to read something else, then I will. But for right now, we're just going to get comfortable, and we're going to consider that deep breathing. Oh, I also got my alligator here, because I figured, oh, in Florida, these million-year-old, but look at my alligator tooth. I found it today. I was wondering where that was. I was pulling out some of these seashells that I've collected through the years, and I had it hidden in another seashell. I kind of do that sometimes. I don't know why. Alrighty, well, let me get comfortable. And you too, remember, erect spines. You know, just feel like you're, you know, getting on that horse and being ready to harness this energy on the table today. Okay, again, deep breathing is so important. Deep breathing, you know, anytime you get a chance, just take those deep breaths in your car, you know, at restroom breaks, you know, before bed, when you wake up. Deep breathe, my friends, and move the body, move the body. Okay, we got stuck here. So because we're going to take the 2 top ones. Okay, so we will have more cards on the table, but that's okay. That's how they were feeling to me. Okay, and 3 from the True Love Tarot. And this has all the major arcanas and the court cards, plus a couple of bonus cards. So if the wild card comes through, then I will pick another card, because I wanted to put in some cup cards in it, because we're talking about the water of emotion, the waves of emotion. All right. Okay, I'm going to start with the cards first, and then we'll pull the discs, okay? Alrighty, first card. Oh, abundancia, prosperity. The universe is pouring its abundance out to you. Be open to receiving. You see, my friends, what we were just saying. Enough of go with the waves of the flows of the universe, okay? I just posted something on my Facebook page from Ziggy Marley, and his quote was fantastic. He goes, I can't quote it verbatim, but he pretty much says at the end that everything he flows with the universe. He doesn't fight the universe, and that's why, because the universe will bring you what you need, abundance, at the right timing when your mind is right. And Vesta, we have home. Your household situation is improving, either through a move or a healthy change in the occupants. Well, isn't that fantastic? Because this Cancer full moon is about the home, okay? How you feel about with your loved ones, alrighty? And loving what you do and feeling good about it, okay? No doubt about it. And it's, in the home is where you self-nurture and nourish yourselves. And again, it would be nice to make yourself a nice meal for you and your family or your loved ones. Be around people that are positive, okay? Ones that you know love you. Oh, Irene with peace. And look at her. Isn't that great? She's holding her baby, just like these energies of what we're talking about. She's on the ocean, and there's 2 dolphins, jumping right here in the back for peace. Oh, there is no need to worry, as everything is working out beautifully. See? She is a mother with her child. Let's assume that way. But look at that, by the ocean, she's cleansing herself, and she's saying, and that's what's so important with the water. That's why I did that psychic cleansing sea salt bath ritual to teach, especially for those of you who don't live by water. Take those salt baths, sea salt, okay? Sea salt, it helps the pH of our skin, is what we want. Okay, read about pH values for our skin. Alrighty, so There's no need to worry. Everything is working out beautifully. And there you go. Now, as we said earlier, with the people who are negative, you know, just laugh them off, people. Just, you know what? You laugh at them. Don't let them get to you, okay? Oh, and we got the Egyptian goddess Mut with fairness. This situation will be handled in a fair and just manner. And there we go. And we know that Mut held that feather, okay? She had the scales in her hands. You can see that. All right, it's all about balance. And 2014 is all about balance. Balance yourselves with the universe, okay? Harness the energies. When you're feeling low, then, you know, put on soothing music, or go out for a walk and unwind, okay? You know, it's usually we're thinking too much, and we don't want to think all the time too much. Oh boy, and we've got the Fool coming through here, okay? And he's with trust. And you know, this is the first card of the tarot. So with 2014, we're starting everything new, but we're gonna look at it in a whole new way, okay? This usually the Fool, and I like to call the Fool the initiate, okay? The initiate, because we go through the cycle, right? That 10-wheel of a fortune card, and it's a cycle, okay? But this is the starting of a cycle. So let's make it a positive one, okay? And trust in you. You trust in you. You first love you. Self-love, okay? And that way, when you come to all those archetypes in the major arcana, you are prepared. You're prepared. And remember, why we learn about tarot is to learn about the archetypes, and then when you meet people in business or your, you know, religious sectors or whatever it is, you can sense their personalities. Just like when you ask somebody, what's your, you know, your sign, your sun sign, you know, your month sign, your birth sign. You know, you're trying to get a feeling for them, right? Well, that's what we're trying to do here. And look who we have here. The World. Beautiful. And we were just saying about the major arcana. The initiate wants to attain this, okay? And the World is that magnificence that the universe provides to us. But we have to go through the steps. And sometimes we got to go back around or go back a little bit to learn the lessons. But this is attainable, my friends, and this table is telling us it is attainable. And we do have the Queen of Roses, and the Queen in this deck is the Wands, the Queen of Wands. So we have a Fire Queen, and I love the Queen of Fire, actually. I think, to me, I resonate with her. My numerology, my birth, through the divination that I follow, I'm a Queen of Diamonds, but I always like her better. Well, my dears, I'm just saying, these cards pretty much read themselves. I'm going to go and pick now one of these runes to see where else we can look at. But so far, we're telling, you know, a bunch of, how can we not deny that abundance is coming our way? And remember, we don't want to think so much, oh, hey, you know, I need to get money. No, we think about abundance, and we pray to the universe, and things will come together, and things will come together in this home. So make this full moon in Cancer, you know, plan something at your home with your family, loved ones, okay? No drama, all love, 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 you know? Play some games, have fun, you know? Dance, and there is peace, and there is nothing to worry about. You know, again, you see she's by the ocean. We have to reflect that right now, okay? No doubt about it, no doubt about it. And I'm just going through it here, but Mut, and we have the Egyptian goddess Mut, and the initiate, and the World, and the Queen. Oh, I feel a good one in here. I'm loving it. I probably will read about the Queen of Roses, though, but we'll see what happens. Okay, and what do we got here? I can't even see here, people. Oh, I'm not sure. I want to say she's the sleeping goddess. Hold on, but I don't get her very often. Okay, let's see. Hold on a second here, people. Oh, she's the first one, the dreaming goddess. She's the first one in the paper. If you see the first one here, the dreaming goddess. Dreaming Goddess. Okay, I love this book. I really do. Okay, the Dreaming Goddess. Okay, the Dreaming Goddess. Very good. Oh my Lord, and it starts with, okay, hold on people. The Goddess Amulets, Dreaming Goddess. The Dreaming Goddess, intuitive inspiration. And we know that here we're with this full moon. It's all about intuition with our High Priestess. Okay? Alright, on the island of Malta in the Mediterranean are found several goddess temples and tombs. They are approximately 6,000 years old, older than Stonehenge. Their location places them at the center of Neolithic goddess culture. These sites are thought to have been healing centers in Neolithic times. The temples contained altars, alcoves, goddess sculptures, pottery, and figurines. Walls were carved with spiral designs and painted with red ochre. Pilgrims could spiral into the underground temples, listening to the echoes of the priestess, providing the healing nourishment as she channeled oracular visions from the goddess. The Dreaming Goddess was one of the sculptures found in an alcove of an underground temple. There is no evidence of weapons or warfare. This place may have been a sacred mystery school where priestesses of the goddess came to learn and practice their healing arts, and a sanctuary for those seeking guidance from the goddess and her shamanic priestesses. Whoa, this is a deepy one. Deep. And here we have the priestesses. I'm loving it. And healing arts. And that's what this full moon is about in Cancer. Healing ourselves. The Dreaming Goddess is a trance-channeling priestess who ventures deeply into the darkness for divine inspiration. Oh my Lord. She is an oracle, dreaming visions of wholeness for personal survival and the benefit of the community. When the Dreaming Goddess, when you get the Dreaming Goddess, this is no time for action. She reminds you to seek counsel and creative inspiration from your dreams, including daydreams. Okay, and we know that, again, the moon is all about that dreams, so, get restful sleep, journal your dreams. I'm going to start doing that. I have to journal my dreams too. Okay. Oh my God, I'm losing my, okay. She reminds you to seek counsel and creative inspiration from your dreams, including daydreams. This means it's time to unplug your active, conscious self and connect with what lies just beneath the surface of the obvious, your subconscious. And that's all about Luna and the High Priestess. Let the Dreaming Goddess help you gather visions of what you know in your heart, but that you have forgotten or pushed aside. She arrives just in time. You've probably exhausted your mind in search of the perfect answer, but the answer you're looking for cannot be deciphered through logic or reasoning. Trying to figure it all out can lead to obsessive thinking and put you in a tailspin, eventually leading to confusion and feelings of emptiness and disempowerment. It's perfectly okay to feel confused. Confusion is an ally, indicating that your heart, mind, and body are playing tug of war. Relax. There are no wars, no need for warriors in the garden of the goddess. Daydream. Record your dreams. If you have trouble remembering them, make a dream pillow. Fill it with mugwort for stimulating a dream activity. Oh, I've never heard of that. A dream pillow. Fill it with mugwort for stimulating dream activity. Include charms, talismans, affirmations, and offerings. Climb aboard the dream boat for a journey to Malta. I love it, the dream boat journey to Malta. Beautiful island of whispers and inspirations, where your direction will be sanctioned by the goddess in harmony with your heart's desire. When you least expect it, an answer will appear. You may not be able to grasp its meaning in a conscious way. Symbols and metaphor are the language of dreams. Let the dream unfold and reveal itself, offering you a surprising gift. Feel the harmony when head, heart, and hands are joined in a unified response. Enjoy the process. The land of dreams is a paradise where magic happens. Remember, every bend in the river eventually finds its way to the ocean. And the affirmation, I trust the wisdom of my dreams. I am willing to listen to and act upon their inspiration, knowing I will be led in the direction of personal growth and fulfillment. And the colors are indigo, black, royal purple. I think the color of Capricorn is indigo too. I don't know why I think that. Okay, fragrances, mimosa, fresh flowers, clary sage, essential oil, mugwort, fresh or dried leaves, creativity, meditation, dream story. And then it continues with, what you can do. Place your crayons and journal beside your bed before going to sleep. Hold a dreaming goddess amulet in your hand and put it under your pillow. And then with the mimosa, and then you practice that. But oh, thank you, my goddess. What a wonderful disc to come through. And I'm gonna put it here with the dolphin energy, ocean power. Okay, and then we'll put one from, well, so far, get outdoors, my friends. And if, like I said, if you don't have access to a lake, a river, an ocean, make sure it's clean. Virginia, my Lord, God bless those people with toxic water now. Okay, but let's do this last one. Okay, well, we've gotten this one many times, but I picked it reverse. This is the protection rune. So let us see what it has to say reversed. What is it cautioning us to do? Okay, well, this rune obviously has been talking a lot to me this year, or, well, now I'm in 24, but in 2013, I pulled this rune quite often, actually. Okay, hold on. Page 111. Oh. And I do want to read the Queen of Wands before we shut down here. Okay. No. Wait a minute. Hold on, my friends. Okay. Now, this is the protection. This is algaes, and it's about the elk. But I did, that's the right side, or the correct side up. But I picked it out this way. Okay, reversed. And the reversed meaning: be thoughtful about your health and do not add to the burdens others are carrying. Look carefully at the associations you form at this time. If you see fit to become involved with people who are using you, remain conscious of that fact and take responsibility for your own position. Then you can only benefit. And yet, regardless of whether your enterprise prospers or suffers, do not be overly concerned. You may not win, but you will never lose, for you can always learn from what takes place. Temperance and courtesy are the sinews of this rune's protective powers. Okay, and temperance, we know, is all about having that patience, my friends. And because of the fact that it said, you may win, but you'll never lose, for you can always learn from what takes place. And this is what I'm feeling with the Initiate card. We go on our journey and we win some, we lose some, but we never lose, my friends, if you learn and you move forward to the light of love. Okay? You can't lose that way. Well, what time do I have? You know what? I do have a couple minutes here, and I just want to read about the Queen of Roses because I do like her energy. And we do have the Queen here, and we can, as an archetype, relate to some of these kings and queens and all the cards, really. But they're the ones, they have the position now. They have learned what, we want to learn from these kind of people, okay? They arrived in their positions for a reason. I mean, some kings, yeah, dictators, and we don't want to go there, and queens too. I think we got one right now. Yeah, but again, we're talking about the Queen of Fire right here, and we want to learn. We want to learn. The Queen of Roses is skilled at attracting people to her and managing the intrigue that swirls around her court as the spiders who've woven diamond-shaped webs in tribute to her. She is magnetic and creative, She knows everyone and their secrets and knows how to use information to make things happen. She is popular and fiercely independent. When you emulate and or get involved with someone with her energy and qualities, it will generate possibilities for an active social life. She is willful and likes excitement and attention. She always wants to meet new people, and she will pull you along with her. If she is with a partner, she will push and prod that person to play and have more fun. She is cheerful, and those around her feel the warmth, love, and humor from her sunny disposition. That's what we were going to talk about. Like Archangel Michael says, find the humor in things. And again, we're going to laugh off negativity. We're just going to laugh it off. Okay. She is cheerful, and those around her feel the warmth, love, and humor from her sunny dispositions. She can tire you out with her busy schedule and can-do attitude. Feel inspired, and you will inspire trust. Push yourself to be positive and self-assured. Behave like royalty. Use your connections to get things done. Be true to your beliefs about true love, and it will manifest in your life. Heat up your romantic life by being more outgoing. Parties and other gatherings will benefit you. Find a project that stimulates you. It will lead you to meet like-minded people. Inspire with your enthusiasm and vitality. Don't worry about what others think. And there you are, my friends. We're not going to worry from the true love, because you know what? When you do find that true love, you all know that you're supposed to be together, and that's the way it's going to go. Alrighty. Well, thank you. Thank you, Queen of Roses, Fire Queen of the Wands. I appreciate it. Put you by the pink there. Okay, my friends. Well, thank you for watching, and I appreciate all of those comments, and I just always have a good time with my new moon and full moon videos. But you guys really, take time today, and this is about pure emotional energy, okay? So be with family, and even if there's no family close to you for where you are, you're traveling abroad, or you're in business, take that time then to find the solace within. Take those sea salt baths. Make yourself a nice meal. Feel good about what you're doing for that night, okay? And charge those crystals, okay? Real important. Charge those crystals, no doubt. Remember, a little sea salt in the boiled water. Okay, my friends. Talk to you soon. Ciao.